Hey folks, it's Mike, the Disgruntled Mechanic. What I got going on today is the 2017 Volt actually has almost 8,000 miles on it, so I rotated tires and I have to relearn the tires to the positions. So I figured today, for one thing, I would use the X431 launch and the I gotta look, hold on a minute. The Maxi TPMS TS401, sorry for the glare, to reset the tires. Now there's a way that you can manually put the car into the mode to actually relearn the tires, but I'm going to use the tool because people want to see how it works and what it does, and we'll go from there. I'm not too sure how this is going to show up, but I'll try my best here because there's glare and it's just the best way I can do it. So the first thing I had to do was I updated the software in both the launch and the TS401. I have videos on updating the TS401, and this is pretty simple. It's a little simpler than that. So now that I'm at this point, I'm going to hit Chevrolet, confirm, automatically search. Is this the VIN? Yes, yes, and then we'll go to System Select. Then what we're going to go into is Body Control Module. Once you get to Body Control Module, you want to go to Special Functions, and then Tire, Pressure, Sensors, Learn. And the park brake must be applied. So I'm going to do that. Mine has electronic park brake, so that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll show you that. So we'll hit OK, and then it tells you tire pressure sensors will now be set up. After selecting the continued button, perform the following steps. Starting at the left front, hold the antenna low to the sidewall with a J46079 or equivalent, which my TS401 is equivalent. And then you basically walk around from the left front, right rear, and you will hear the beeps. I'll try to set this up so you can see it, but we'll set the parking brake and then we'll go ahead with this. You only have a certain time frame to get all this done. So I'm not going to read all this, but this will give you an idea of what we're going to do. So I'm going to set the parking brake, show you how I do that, and then we'll continue. And this little guy here is your parking brake set, so you got to push your actual foot brake on. Maybe you could hear that, but now my parking brake's on. So now we can go around and do them. We'll set up the TS401, and then we'll go around and we'll relearn each tire. So I hope you can, I'll try and get this so you can see this. It's tough here in the shade, but if I go in the sun, then you get all kinds of glare too. So first thing I'll do is turn it on. And like I said, I had to update this. I was happy that it actually had the 2017 available. So we'll go down, we'll scroll down to Chevy Volt, yes, and okay, it tells me to start at the front left, and here's the trigger. So we got this on, but the first thing I have to do is tell the tool to do it because I didn't yet. So let me get set up here and try to get all this in, and then we'll go from there. So what I'll do next is hit the OK on here, and that'll set it up. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to bring the TS401 over and show you what button I'm going to push on that, just so you know to start the process with that after I start the process with this. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to hit this wireless symbol here, and put this down at the car tire, right at the valve stem, and it should start doing the learning process. So now that I think I've explained everything, and I know I'll probably forget something, but now that I think I explained it, let's go back to the tool, hit the OK, get this to set, and hopefully we'll start this procedure. And if you watch what tire it wants, I'm pretty sure you'll see from the front here that actual mirror, the turn signal on it will flash also when it beeps to go to the next one. So let's see how this works out. The command state is none, but down here is, on the bottom is your learn, so you press that and it should be ready now. So there you have it. I'm hoping you can see that data, but that's what it did. And each tire, when I went around to it, I actually had to hit the wireless button as I was at each tire when it told me to go, with the beep told me to go to the next one to get to it. And you want to make sure that you hold this more at the rubber part of the tire rather than at the metal, so that it has a better, that's where your sensor lies, so it works better there. So that got them all relearned back to where they should be. So once again, just to reiterate, you can do that. You can get the process started by going in the car and doing it. It has its own process. Each one has a specific one. The launch will also tell you, if you go in there, I'd have to look exactly where it was, but it'll tell you on the 2017 Volt or any other vehicle, most other vehicles, what you actually have to do to get it in that mode. Some of them you have to turn the, like the I think they were the old Colorados, you had to turn the headlight knob 4 times and with the park brake on, and this one's relatively easy. You can actually do it from the driver information center, and it's pretty quick and simple. But if you watched my other video with the oil reset with the Autel diag link, that was pretty complicated. This is pretty easy. This probably takes a little bit longer to do it, but with the wireless of the launch and being able to be outside of the car to start it, you can just do it quicker. Inside the car, you have to hit it inside the car, you know, open the door up, get out, grab your tool, blah, blah, blah. Where this way you can just do it with the launch to start it and then go around. So I hope this information was somewhat helpful. I know I did it with my 2011 Volt. I did a couple with that, but I hope this is a little more polished and gives you a little bit more of what it actually, how to actually do it and how it actually works the best. So once again, I just want to say, this is Mike, the disgruntled mechanic, saying, you know, if you can get somebody else to do it, you're probably better off. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Subscribe. I'd appreciate it. See ya.
Oh, you dirty, rotten bolt! Bolt, how could you break off? You dirty, rotten mother! Oh, dirty, rotten, how dare you break? Oh, I can't believe it broke off! Not again! Oh, man alive! Son of a... Oh, I can't believe it broke off! Jesus! No wonder I'm the disgruntled mechanic!